My good friend John Kent, Kent's Firestone, Batesville, Arkansas. Good to see you, sir.
Oh, David Black.
How are you, my friend?
Well, if I got any better, you couldn't stand me.
I can stand you.
Yeah,
I can stand you, my friend. 90+ degrees on a beautiful, beautiful end of July, sweltering week of weather.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, it's supposed to have been this way.
Every year it does this. Every year about
but it was later this year.
Got a late start, didn't we?
And I had a lady this morning predicted there's going to be an early fall.
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that. I'll take it.
Yeah. They cool down, the leaves fall, and then you got to rake them up.
Yeah, work.
Yeah, work. Yeah. Oh, let's hire a gardener.
I'm in. I'm in for that. I got a check.
Yeah, you
got a check right here.
It may not be any good, but you got one.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Run it through again.
Hey, I'm gonna just go to the bank and get my money, and then they'll call me in a couple of days and say, "You got to bring that money back." I'll say, "I don't have any."
He does that too.
How's John Kent at Kent's Firestone?
Well, we're just doing fine. We're having a real good summer. We're blessed with a lot of good customers coming in and get their cars fixed. Folks, just be a little patient because everybody else is having the same situations. I will get you as quick as I can, but I can't always get you as quick as you'd like to be.
I like that.
So, but it's all good. It's all good, and we wrapped up that rebate sale. And folks, the 10th of August, we're starting another one. $60 to $100 back on a set of Bridgestone tires.
Okay.
And we've got some of those Bridgestones, buy 3 get 1 free. Yeah, in the drive guards, you'll get that special deal, save anywhere from $130 to $170 because I'm giving you a tire, and then you're going to get a $100 rebate. Wow.
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 Yeah, wow, double wow.
Yeah, that's almost like buying 3 and getting 2 free.
That is correct.
Then I still have some of the Copias left at the $99.95. You'll get the rebate on that. We've got the dualers in stock, 20 inchers, 22 inchers. You'll get the rebate on that. So summer driving's not over. Time to get that car ready for that last trip of the summer. I mean, a lot of you have already had one, but most generally people anymore in this society get 2 trips. And sent a family to Disney World on Saturday. You know, they got their new tires on Friday, and away they went.
Ready to go.
Yeah. So, matter of fact, my wife's vehicle has made a trip to Disney, but I didn't get to go, and she didn't get to go. But the kids all went. You know.
Oh, did they have fun?
Well, the car had a great time.
I bet it did.
Yeah.
I bet it did.
And Star was praying the whole time, please, Lord, get my car back to me. But we were the only one that had something big enough for them to go in. So they all had a big time. They all got back safe, and that was the important thing. But we want you to take your trip. We want you to be safe. We want to check your car before you go. It's not going to cost you anything if you just need a fluid check, check brakes, that kind of thing. If you don't need anything done, we want you to be safe. Just remember, we got to work you into the flow.
Sure.
And get you fixed up and safe. And if you need anything, we're going to tell you what you need and tell you what it'll cost. If you want to have it done, that's fine. If you don't, fine. We don't want you to spend all that vacation money either, because we've got that Bridgestone plan with no money down and 6 months no interest, or we have the 3-month plan with the checks. So we want you to keep some of your money with you so you can have a good time, and then pay me the rest whenever you get back, see?
Pay me when you can.
Yeah.
Pay me when you can.
So, well, it's not exactly works that way. There are due dates.
There are. As long as it's every 30 days.
Years ago, I said that to a guy, and they'd like to never got the money out of him. Yeah. So we don't use that.
Goody. He never could.
No, he just didn't want to.
All right.
He took me serious, didn't he?
Sir. Yes,
so
sir.
Don't take me too serious, folks. But you know, get the oil changed, get the tires checked, look at those brakes. Make sure that you don't break down out on the highway, because I told you a story earlier about 3 guys that broke down on the highway.
I sure did. I had tough times.
I had to spend the night at the farmer's house, see?
Yep.
So we don't need you doing that.
With the pigs and cows.
With the pigs and the cows. And we want you to be safe the whole trip there and the whole trip back, so that you don't break down. And there are unscrupulous people in this business that will take advantage of you.
You're on the road like that.
Yep. So that's one thing that the mini marts have kind of done away with people traveling. Used to be you had to go to a service station, fill up with gas, and there were people there that would cut your tires and tell you all kinds of things about your car. We don't hear many of those stories anymore. But what we hear is, oh Lord, I wish I'd had that check before I left.
Absolutely.
You know, because now it involves not just pulling into your local place. It involves probably getting a record to take you somewhere that you don't know anybody. And I know, and you know, David, that there's more honest car repair people in the world than there are crooks.
Sure.
But I don't know why it is. When you break down on the road, you always find that guy that you didn't want to see.
When you break down and you call the record, and it's not like, how much do you charge to come get it? You have no choice.
That's right.
Come get it.
That's right.
And then when you get there, you say how much I owe, and you are at their mercy.
That's at their mercy.
And they don't say, normally I charge $75, we're going to charge you $150. They just tell you the price. It's $297 plus tax, and it's $311 because we had to come a whole block. We've gone a mile.
Yeah.
You'd have really
inconvenienced some folks.
Yes, sir.
But that's the sad reality of breaking down on the road, and we don't want you to do that. We want to get you checked out before you go, and we want you to know that we appreciate your business, and we want you to know that if you want it done, that's fine. If you don't, there's no hard feelings. You know, that's why we say we'll put old Ronnie on it there. See,
that's right. There he is.
He's going to drive that car I was going to pull out. I hope he got the key. No, he didn't get the key.
He's going to go get the key. Yes,
so, anyway, this is a lady that we took care of yesterday, and she has a little other things she wanted done. She came back today, said, well, let's just go ahead and get it fixed up right. So, see, there you go. We gave her the list. She picked what she wanted to do. Well, actually, we picked the things that were safety items.
Absolutely.
And then she's decided to get the rest of it fixed today. So, Ronnie's going to go test drive it and make sure her noises sound like our noises, and we'll get her fixed up. See, that's the other thing, ladies. There's so many places that you go to anymore that they kind of make fun of what you tell them is going on. And we don't do that. You know, you hear that noise? That's one of the noises.
That's one of the noises.
We listen to you. We treat you with respect because we at Kent's Firestone, Ussens, realize that most of you ladies, probably all of those ladies, are smarter than we are. And you drive the car all the time, and you know why the difference in the noise.
Correct.
You know, I had a little girl last week came in, David, and she said, my car is not stopping like it used to. I think I need brakes. And I said, well, you know, we see a lot of people think they need brakes that don't need brakes. And I said, well, let's go drive it. So she and I went for a ride, and sure enough, she needed brakes.
Needed some brakes.
So we got her fixed up. But now the other side of that coin, folks, is if we pull you in there and we inspect them and you don't need anything, you're not going to leave here with a brake job.
Right.
Because I have people pull up right out there in front of where we're sitting right now and say, I need a brake job. Well, okay. They just authorize you to do it, right? We get it in, it doesn't need anything. Well, what was this doing? Well, I just heard a little noise every once in a while. Well, that's a little dirt that gets on those pads and rotors.
Sure.
And used to be a long time ago when we were growing up, if your brakes were squeaking, they were wore out.
That is correct.
But not anymore.
That's correct.
Not anymore. There's a whole different kind of materials that those pads are made out of, a whole different system. So you're going to have some little squeaks from time to time. That's why we like to do free inspections.
Sure.
So keep it in mind. We're your one-stop shop. We have the full service station next door. Ladies, men, if you don't want to pump your gas, Dave and Billy Ray will come out, clean your windshield, pump your gas, check your oil.
You don't get that very many places.
No, you don't
anymore, do you?
And they fully detail cars too. So you know, you've been on that trip and the bugs are all over. You go to Florida, you're going to have bugs all over your car, and they'll clean it back up for you. Make it look new. That's right. Look new and smell new when you get it. Smell new, you know.
Yes,
it's like the restaurant gives you the steak, but he sells you the sizzle.
That's correct.
So you come see us at Kent's Firestone. We're here to take care of you. Don't forget about the tire sale that's about to start here the 1st of August. But don't hesitate to come in, and whatever you need, we'll take care of you.
You can drive away
with time to pay. Or we'll give you one of our mints, right?
That is correct. John Kent, Kent's Firestone. We're in Batesville. Come see us. We're visiting with Sheila Gates at Eagle Mountain Assisted Living in Batesville, and Sheila's been on this program several times. We welcome you back to the Business Spotlight.
Thank you, David.
We got to find out a little bit about some rare openings that we have here. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, but first of all, tell me a little bit about Sheila Gates and tell me a little bit about you and your responsibility here at Eagle Mountain Assisted Living.
Well, David, currently I am the administrator. I've been in this position for about 4 years now. I actually began employment with Eagle Mountain in 2006, so I've been here actually since before we even started taking residents. Therefore, we have been open for, a little over 11 years. We are approved for 58 residents, and we have 46 suites here at Eagle Mountain. We actually provide care to primarily seniors or elderly disabled. We help with activities of daily living, medication administration, transportation. We provide 3 meals a day, 3 very good meals a day. Currently, we do have some availability, which is really rare. Typically, we're always full. We still have a waiting list. We have several on the waiting list, but they're just not ready to come right now. So
sure.
Just kind of getting the word out there that we would be glad for people to come in and have a tour and sit down and learn what we're all about, and just...
Sheila, I want to say this, in touring, and I have toured the facility here, and it's, number one, it's in a beautiful neighborhood. It is on top of the mountain. It is a gorgeous facility. Talk a little bit about the differences of being at home, being here, and not that this is a transition place, but this is not a nursing home. It's not a
Correct.
nursing home.
No.
But this place provides lots of services that you would get, and it keeps people, and not that we're against nursing homes, but it keeps you with a little bit more independence. Talk a little bit about that, how important that is.
That is very independent. We are in between the care that you might provide in-home services and what you get if you were going to a nursing home. We're ALF 2, which is Assisted Living 2, which means that we have people that range from still pretty much independent that might actually still drive to people that do need help with all those activities of daily living, which is assistance with bathing, grooming, toileting, those types of services. Probably one of the biggest things when people realize that they're no longer able to live in their home, they start getting socially, they're not very, they have no one to socialize with, no one to talk to, so that's a biggie. Also, medication administration, they start messing up on their medications. Sure. They no longer know when to take them, or they take too many. That is a service that we provide here, as well as eating right. They're at home, they're alone, they don't cook, they just grab, whatever.
I do think that when we become caregivers for our parents or our grandparents or whatever, we want to provide them with the best services, and we want them to be safe. We want them to be safe and secure, and that's what assisted living, especially at Eagle Mountain, provides is a safeness, a social part, a get-together, whether it's a bingo game or a movie or whatever the case may be. But there's a lot of socialization that goes on here.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And that plays a big part in your overall health. If you are happy and, your mind is being stimulated, then that actually can help improve physical conditions as well. We would just invite anyone that would, like I said, want to come and have a tour to our facility, see what we're about, introduce them to the staff, let them meet some of the residents. Our residents are actually some of our
They're your
hugest
best
fans
salespeople.
and our best salespeople.
Best
Yes.
salespeople, no doubt.
I think they've all learned the term of if you can't be at home, this is where you want to be.
This is where you want to be. And it's just not for Batesville. There are several counties that we try to include that people that could come here and again, such a rare opportunity, I would say, because we don't have openings very often, and we have a few openings right now. And as you say, there's a waiting list, but the people are on the waiting list, and they're assuming that they're going to be able to get here at some time, but they're just not ready. So we do have a few openings, and what do we do? How do we get in touch with you guys? How do we call? Who do we call? What do we do if we have information that we need to ask y'all for y'all to provide us some more information?
We can be emailed. In fact, I do.
Okay.
Often get an email just, requesting information, maybe some pricing information, and I will just send them, copies of our amenities and our services and some pricing. Or you can just always call 870-612-8700, and all of our staff is pretty familiar with giving tours and answering that information. If they don't feel comfortable with answering it, then they will refer it to someone that can.
And I do.
We welcome tours, scheduled and unscheduled.
Sure.
I mean, often we have people walk in through the front door and say, "I would just like to see your building."
Well, when you drive through the neighborhood, and then you pull up to the front of the building, and you're going to go wow, number one. That's the first you're going to go wow. And then when you walk into this building, you go double wow. And then when you tour the building, I mean, it is just a beautiful, gorgeous place that provides some tremendous services to people that are in need of these services.
Yes, actually, people are typically very surprised when they often think that we're still a new building.
Absolutely.
When I tell them we're 11 years old, they're just kind of wowed that it still looks this nice after
it
that long a time.
It smells like a brand new building.
And that's another thing.
Yeah, it smells like a brand new building, a freshly built home, and it becomes a home for a lot of people.
It is their home.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I did, just a matter of fact, I did Google Eagle Mountain Assisted Living. I just Googled that. The website comes up. You press on the website, you can find out a lot of information right there. So if you're looking for information about us, it's on the web. You can call us at that number, and of course, it'll give you some email addresses to get in contact with us. But we encourage you, if you think you need any of our services, please give us a call. Please come by for a tour. Please just look us up on the internet and get all the information there, and we can provide you with more information. Sheila Gates, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, David.
All right, let's continue on with more of the Business Spotlight here on Cable Channel 6 and Cable 15 TV. Sharon Strecker at the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Batesville, and we are filming in the shade. No, we are announcing in the shade, and the filmer is out there in the sun, and it is a hot July day in Batesville, Arkansas.
Hot. But you know what? We have some cool items in the Dairy Queen.
We do. So if you're hot and you see us, come on by. We're probably open. Come see us today or tonight, Wednesday or Saturday, whichever day you're watching us on. But we appreciate all the fine comments that y'all give us about the Dairy Queen here. But you can cool off in there. Tell us about some of the things we cool off with.
Oh, well, you can have a nice cool blizzard.
Yes,
you can have a nice cool dip cone.
Yes, you could.
A dilly bar, banana split, a sundae. You name it, in the soft serve section, we got it. We'll make it for you.
You wouldn't put any like chocolate on it, like you took a little cup and you put some soft serve on it, put a little chocolate on it for a little
We
chocolate
can put
sundae.
chocolate on it, we can put strawberries on it, pineapple.
Can you put
But you
nuts
know
on
what?
that?
Listen, you can come in if you get the $5 lunch. You get your entree, you get your fries, you get your drink, and you get your sundae for $5. So then we can put that chocolate soft topping on that soft serve.
You know, the $5 lunch, in all fairness, is a bargain. I mean, and you have a lot of people that take advantage of the $5 lunch. What can you get on a $5 lunch?
We have our deluxe cheeseburger and our 3-piece chicken strips.
Good. And you get a side.
You get the side, you get the fries. You can upgrade to onion rings or cheese curds if you want to.
Right.
And or a side salad. There's going to be a little bit of extra cost on those. But then you get your 21-ounce drink and your 5-ounce sundae.
Oh man,
all
the
for
Sunday.
$5.
And you can put whatever you want to on the Sunday, including that See, there's a customer that's kind of just walking by right there, walk right behind us right in the center. But that's okay. We don't mind that happening.
No, we don't mind.
So tell me about blizzards. You talk about blizzards. We're not quite sure. You do know what the blizzard of the month is.
Our blizzard of the month is the triple truffle.
You gotta come by and try the triple truffle.
The triple truffle has peanut butter, caramel, and fudge pieces.
Oh, that's 3.
You
Tell me
put that
again.
peanut butter and that caramel and that fudge together, you can't beat it.
And you call that a triple truffle?
Triple truffle.
Triple
Because
truffle.
It's little truffle pieces that has the fudge, the peanut butter, and the caramel all mixed together.
You get triple truffles.
Triple truffles.
Triple truffles at the Blizzard. I mean, at the Dairy Queen, get your triple truffle Blizzard. That's a mouthful.
It is.
Yeah, man. Y'all sell any of that chicken stuff, that chicken strip dinner?
We sell 1 or 2 chicken strips a day.
Yeah. Anybody get the gravy? You get gravy to dip French fries in?
Oh, the gravy, you gotta have gravy to dip your French fries in. Forget the chicken, dip the fries in it.
You know, I'm a triple cheeseburger with onion rings, and just like to get an extra onion ring, and I like to get an extra deal on my triple. Sometimes I get a quadruple.
We sell lots of triple cheeseburgers.
Oh, they are
Even though they're not on the menu, we still have them.
I know. As long as you got a few extra cents to buy an extra patty, just buy an extra patty and get it put on there. So
we have the triples, we have the doubles, we have the singles.
And I guess you could have, we've even got the vegetarian burger.
Hey, we sell lots of vegetarian burgers. They come by and don't want meat on their burgers, and so we fix it for them. They come in and they don't want a bun on their burger. We put it in the tray, we fix it for them.
I've done a lot of that.
We're here to please our customers.
Absolutely.
As long as it's within,
Absolutely, within the realm of the possibilities of what we can do.
Yeah.
Happy hour in the afternoons.
2 to 5. We have our large drinks for $1, our small shakes for $1, and right now the small Arctic Rush is $1.
$1.
$1.
$1.
Yep.
What
2 to 5.
2 to 5 daily, 7 days.
7 days, and the $5 lunch runs all day long now.
Oh, really? So you have a $5 lunch for supper?
That's right.
Or a $5 lunch for breakfast
A family
at
of 4, you can go out and feed them family of 4, feed them for $20.
Incredible. You can't do that anywhere.
Cannot.
You cannot do that. She's Sharon Truffle Trekker. What's your name?
It was Sharon Strecker a while ago.
Sharon Truffle Triple. This is Sharon Truffle Triple. I'm still thinking about
Sharon the Truffle Woman.
Sharon Strecker at the Dairy Queen, the grill and chill. We've grilled, we've chilled, we've done it all here at Dairy Queen. Thank you, ma'am.
Come on in.
Come on in and see us. Sherry Pierce from Unity Health Harris Medical Center joins us, and she's been on our program before and talking about good things that are going on in our community. And once again, welcome and good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you. Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about what we've got going on, something from Alzheimer's, and it's called Hope for the Future, first time ever. Tell us a little bit about this big deal we have coming up this month.
Yeah, real excited. This is a first-time program. It's presented by Alzheimer's Arkansas, and they're having their first Newport Hope for the Future here at ASU Newport on August 18th.
Tell me exactly what we're trying to accomplish in this program. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, it's primarily based on caregivers. We want to pamper the caregiver. We want to educate the caregivers on how to care for a loved one with Alzheimer's or dementia. Okay. It's free to the caregivers. Okay. It starts at 8 o'clock. It lasts until 2. We're going to have guest speakers, Unity Harris Medical Center's psychiatrist, Dr. Travinsky, better known as Dr. C, will be one of the main featured speakers. We're going to also be discussing legal issues. Asset Protection Group will come in and do that to help assist people with Medicaid, Medicare questions, regarding nursing home placement, estate planning, things like that. We are also going to have from the Centers on Aging, UAMS, we're going to do a Drums Alive, where they'll do a presentation there. We're going to have music from Clark Peltier out of Jonesboro.
Wow.
We're going to have a virtual dementia tour, and it simulates someone with Alzheimer's, and the Arkansas Hospice is going to be doing that. they're going to be doing that there. And then we have lots of vendor booths if you'd like to be a vendor and participate. If you're in healthcare or you just like to exhibit your business, it's only $50.
Okay,
and so we're encouraging people to do that. So far, we have 20-something vendors.
Wow.
And we're really trying to get actual people to attend, you know, like the person who lives with someone. If they are wanting to attend and they don't have anyone to sit with their loved one, then they can call me or contact the Alzheimer's Arkansas, and we will provide them with an agency. And Alzheimer's Arkansas provides respite care, which they will pay for that sitter to sit with them that day. So they can have a day of pampering.
Absolutely. So. Well, this is a big day, and you talk about the caregivers, and the caregivers are those are not necessarily the medical people. Those are
correct.
Those are us.
Yeah.
Those are us, and there's so much information that is out there, and there's so much that we don't know about dementia and Alzheimer's, and this would be a great opportunity for anybody that needs information. If you've seen a little of that in your family now that you haven't noticed before, but it's going to be not only a fun day, but a wealth of information on what we as caregivers can use.
Yes, it is. And we say that everybody's a caregiver. You know, your pastor, you know, the grocery store, you know, everybody you speak with, they're always involved with someone, you know, and notice something, you know, with someone when they have a debilitating disease. In addition to that, though, with our healthcare providers, we are also providing 4 continuing education units. So if they would like to be part of that and get their continuing ed credits for their license, it's $45. So they can come for that. So
it's a big day. It's at ASU. Tell us again the times and dates. Tell us again.
It is Friday, August the 18th at ASU Newport. And you do not have to register, but we would like for you to register. And it is from 8 to 2. Breakfast and lunch is free, and the event is free. And if you'd like to be a vendor, it's $50, or CEUs is $45. And they're more than happy to contact me at Harris Hospital at 870-523-8911, or they can go on Facebook and look that up too. So we have that event
lots
listed.
of information, and that's how you get registered, so on and so forth. Visit you at Unity Health at Harris Medical Center. And Sherry, it's always a pleasure to get to see you. I know you work hard. You said you've had a busy day. Share with everybody what all you've done today.
Oh, I've had a great day. I have. I've had a breakfast at at Hometown Counseling there in Hoxie, and went and seen both nursing homes in that area. In addition to that, I've been to the Rotary in Harrisburg and spoke at that, and judged a beauty contest here at Lindley, and here I am now. I've had a great day. It's been fun.
It's only 3:20 when we film. You've still got several more hours that you can get out there and finish up the day on a good note.
I've still got people to see.
You got people to see. We thank you so much. It's going to be a big event at ASU on that date, and if you need more information, you can contact Sherry there at the hospital. Thank you, girl.
Thank you. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
We were running into some audio difficulties, so we can only use one microphone here on the Dr. McDowell Show at Customized Vision Care, and that's this one microphone we have here on the table. How's it going?
That's great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I know you have a lot of professionalism that goes on out here at your particular place of business, but this is not real professional.
I think the worst thing about this is that my bald spot is like really going to shine.
Mine too.
You can adjust that on the film though, right?
Well, I think what we can do is we can uplift us back. Ben's, we've got a little app that it can uplift us back and make it look like we're in normal position.
Can you Photoshop me to look like Ryan Reynolds then?
Absolutely.
All right, then I'm game for this.
Well, listen, we don't have to do this interview like this, but we thought we would start out and try. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks, sir.
Good regular handshake for the day, and it's a Friday, and it's a hot scorcher.
It's a tad swampy.
Yeah, swampy's a good word.
Just a tad swampy.
Matter of fact, I wish you'd have brought your little device on. Where is the device? Somebody bring us the device.
Brandon, go back and get my little...
We want the device. Our little gun. It's okay. We'll just continue on. You have a new toy that's actually...
I love it. It's all about toys.
If you point it toward my head now, I really, really think that it would be a little...
You are sweating.
Yeah. I don't know why. I think I'm nervous about the
interview. You're nervous about interviews. That's what it is. You know, eventually, over time, you lose the stage fright, and you become almost confident in anything you do.
You think I
give it some time? It'll eventually.
It's going to work out for me
one of these days.
This is Dr. Gavin McDowell. We're at Customized Vision Care in the Village Mall in Newport. And if you have horrible vision and you want it corrected, he can help.
I can, unless you get some of the cases where you can't. Thank you, sir.
And there are some cases where you can. What is it?
Usually like 84 degrees. It was
84. Now point to the air conditioner, please, sir. What's it got up there?
58.
58 up there. Why are we not doing the interview up there? What's the camera doing?
So I just fried the whole film. Yeah. The system doesn't work
It
anymore.
doesn't work.
We'll got to do this all over again when you get back and find out it didn't work.
Yes, sir. Vision is our thing,
Yes.
would you say? How do
I
we
would-
correct vision?
Well,
Bad vision.
there's a lot of different ways. No, lenses.
Okay.
Lenses and surgery sometimes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been through a little both of that.
Even visual therapy. There's things.
Visual therapy?
Visual therapy, yes, sir. Just like any other muscle of the body, you know, there's
Never
muscles
heard
of
of it.
Really?
Visual therapy.
Yes,
Tell me about
sir.
it.
Well, look at it this way. It's mostly kids.
Okay.
Because in that malleable age,
Okay.
we can change things in the visual system. And the great thing about it is that a lot of the things can be worked with muscles to make things different. Because the things that make your vision clear
Okay.
is eyes working properly together,
Okay.
meaning being yoked. You know, they got to work properly together, give great tandem use of both eyes.
Okay.
And then on top of that, there's muscles within the eye that control lens. There's a lens inside of our eye that's shaped kind of like a disc plow, and the muscles are attached all around the edge of this lens, and the muscles can constrict and pull that lens to be flat,
Okay.
or relax and let it be fat.
Okay.
And that change in that shape of that lens will change your focus. So it's either at a distance or up close is how you change. Kind of like a pirate's telescope. You know, you got to get that.
I got you,
right
yeah.
thing. So that kind of works in the same manner. But there are some times where the muscles aren't, not that they're not developed well enough. They don't have the right tonicity. Is that?
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not trying to
that's
talk over
logical.
ahead or anything.
Yeah,
but
that's logical.
you got to tone them up. You got
Sure.
you know you got to do. Literally, there is an exercise called pencil push-ups that I'll have kids do. Basically, you just get a pencil and bring it in until it's blurry, hold it there, and push it back.
Really?
Yeah, and it'll help build up the muscles, and also helps build the muscles to pull the eyes in, keep them, together. What's called stereopsis, and then or fusion, and then the muscles that work to keep it clear. Yeah, and there's sometimes we can work kids out of glasses.
Wow.
Now, the problem with that is some people can actually read, the research that this is based off of and think, oh, well, I can work myself out of glasses. I'm a 58-year-old man who I can't see up close anymore. Must be a muscle problem. No, brother, that's something totally different.
Yeah, it's not muscle.
That's called birthdays. And
Yes, exactly right.
That's going to totally change. But there are some people who can work vision therapy. Some kids can't. And actually, there's a few practices in the general area close to us that are dedicated visual therapy specialists.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
I never. Hope our audience knew that.
I seriously doubt it.
I doubt it. But visual therapy.
Yes,
and I
sir.
love the part about the pencil and we
Yeah.
have speech therapy and you have physical therapy and I like that.
Yeah, there's sometimes that glasses aren't the fix, and if it's not the fix, I'm going to tell you it ain't the fix. We'll get you the person.
I will say this, and I say this sincerely because you've been my eye doctor for a long, long time, and you tell it like it is. I mean, you just say,
Yeah.
here's what we can do, and here's what we can't do, and this is going to work, and this is not going to work, regardless of what you think, Dr. Black, because you've been on Google.
Yeah. Oh.
You've been on Google, Dr. Black.
Well, I had some experiences of that here lately. If you come in and tell me you looked at your symptoms on Google or WebMD,
And know what it is.
your bill just doubled. I'll tell you right now.
I mean, there's information out there, but it's not like getting a professional opinion from a guy who's had some training.
You know what? I know a thing or two, and I'll be frankly honest. And I'm going to give it a little overshare here. Had a patient very recently came in and had done some reading.
Sure.
And actually, to their account, had read everything there was to know about this particular problem.
Okay.
And while part of their argument and debate was sound, it was about 10% of the overall problem and fix. And so
Right.
it basically made their issue going to be much worse if we went that way.
Right.
And so, I spent a large part of my time trying to explain to them why they were wrong.
Right.
And I don't want to do that. But, this person I'm speaking of is in the medical field as well.
Sure.
He's not a doctor like me.
Right.
You know, he's not a real doctor like me. But anyway, in the medical field. And so it was one of those things where I know what I know.
Right.
But I also know which pools not to pee in.
Sure.
I have patients come in here all the time with diabetes, high blood pressure, a lot of things that may not necessarily affect vision, but can affect the health of the eye. And I tell each and every one of them as clearly as I can, listen, your blood pressure's up, or I'm seeing signs your blood sugar is up. Or I ask them, what's your most recent blood sugar reading, or what's your last A1C? If it's not right, I'll tell them, well, that's a bit high. But don't listen to me. You go listen to your PCP or your endocrinologist, whoever is watching that,
right?
Because I don't want to pee in my pool.
Right.
I'm not going to pee in theirs.
That's right.
But you know, it's you know, like I say, I know what I know, but I've been around long enough to know what I don't know.
Well, and I'll say this about what's on Google or whatever, and I mean, it's just basically it's a set of rules. And I think you told me one time a long time ago that when you start looking at symptoms, if one person out of 10 million had this particular symptom, then it becomes a symptom on Google.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's one.
Well, that I think is more to the point of medication side effects. And
right.
I very recently had another patient I was having to talk to about how they were experiencing a side effect with the new medication they were using. So therefore, I can't use that medication or any other medication in that family like that again. And I said, what kind of pie do you like? And they were like, oh, I like chocolate.
Chocolate, me too.
Well, what pie do you not like? She said, mincemeat. I'm like, okay, so if the first pie you ever tasted was mincemeat, you probably would never eat another pie again in your life.
That's right.
You respond differently to different things. But to go back to your point, the side effects thing. During those trials, when a new drug comes out, they have to go through extensive trials.
Right.
And during those clinical trials, if one person has a symptom of anything, they have to report it.
Yeah.
Now, you have to understand also a lot of these new medications that come out, there are older people who are going to be in this group.
In the group.
Some of these people are very old and pass away during the trial.
Right.
Guess what a side effect is on almost every medication?
I have no idea.
Death.
Death.
Death is almost a universal side effect. And watch TV tonight. I guarantee you will see a commercial for a new medication. One of the side effects will be, and even death.
And even death. Yeah.
Even death.
Yeah, side effects. Well, it's coming. That death thing. I mean, it's coming. Regardless if your eyes are good or not.
Amen. My job is to make sure you're seeing well now, so that way you can prepare for the next.
I look at that a couple of ways. If you're in that particular situation, you probably save yourself a little money on what you have to spend at the doctor's office to get good professional training.
That's true.
But on the other hand, you're not seeing real well.
Yeah, not fantastic.
Not really
not
well.
Fantastic.
So how's the summer going for you? Everything going good?
It's busy.
Business is busy.
Yeah, business is busy, life's busy, everything's busy, which I like. I mean, busy's a good problem to have.
We're located in the Newport Village Mall, and we appreciate all those who do business with us. And if you don't have someone that you trust or that you feel comfortable with, or you need to change, or you just need your initial evaluation, come see Dr. Gavin McDowell in the Village Mall.
I double dog dare you.
You are the best. You are the best, my friend.
I am in my mind.
Hey, tell me how hot I am now, please, sir.
Hold on. I'll give you your chakra dot. 88.
88 and out the
He's
gate.
nervous still.
88 and out the gate. Dr. Gavin McDowell at Customized Vision Care. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.